So you probably wasn't expecting this one, but expect the unexpected. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter, and I have a special guest today. Introduce yourself to the people.
Oh man, a nigga like me don't need no introduction, man. But for those that's not in the know, Mr. Ruga, the head shooter, what up?
So you Rell today or Rell? What we doing?
I mean, like I told you, man, off camera, man, I'm the Black Stan Lee, man. I create characters, but I don't get caught up in them.
Got you. So BX.
Absolutely.
So did people really think you was from Harlem for a while?
Yeah, I got that misconception. But every chance I get, I told them I was a dirty Bronx nigga with some Harlem nigga.
Oh, and you told me something else too. Hold on, Bronx dude, but you're not really a Bronx dude either. Where you really from?
Where
you really from? Come on, come on.
My birth certificate say Brooklyn, man. I was born in Kings Plaza, man.
So he's really a Brooklyn dude that migrated.
Yeah, I migrated.
Well, what part of Brooklyn was you from?
Brownsville.
Dirty Brownsville.
Brownsville.
Dope. So how long you live?
I love Brownsville.
No, but it is what it is. We know the Ville is the Ville. So how long did you live in Brooklyn before you went to the X?
I lived in Brooklyn. See, you nobody ever cut this backstory. You know this shit, right?
Yes.
This is the first time this shit has ever been revealed in my career.
Dope. Let's go.
So I lived in the Bronx till like it was what? in Brooklyn till like I was like 5.
Okay. And then you moved, and then everything else was X from there.
Nah, we moved to a shelter in Staten Island. The Concord Dior, that shit probably don't even exist no more. So we moved to a shelter. We was in the shelter for like 3, 4, 5 months. And then my mother got the apartment on East Avenue.
And then you was there ever since then. So you went to high school, everything in the Bronx?
Yeah, everything else from the Bronx.
Did you graduate high school?
Absolutely not.
I'm about to say, because, you know, what is this with New Yorkers? It's like...
Absolutely fucking not. I'm a self-proclaimed genius without a fucking degree.
It ain't too many New Yorkers.
But my thing is, if I didn't get that high school fucking diploma, would that shit would have got me a deal? Hell no, right?
No, it wouldn't have did nothing for you.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered, so...
Got you.
Let's disregard the diploma.
Yeah, right. So did you get a GED at least?
Nah, I ain't got shit.
Surprised you ain't get a jail GED.
I ain't get nothing, man.
So, because you know, at one point the jails, they was not kind of making it mandatory that
I had an opportunity. You remember when niggas were selling the GEDs? You could have bought them and shit.
Yeah.
The nigga sold everybody a GED. Then when it was time for me to buy one, the nigga disappeared.
Damn. Yeah, that's that barbershop shit where they got everything you need until it's time to get it.
Yeah, that shit. They got driver's licenses, GEDs.
So, speaking of deal, how did you originally get your deal?
Now, you know, when I tell stories, I like to include everything so nobody felt left out, because I don't like getting left out of history, so I ain't gonna leave nobody out of history.
Makes sense. You make sense.
I actually was on 106 in Park, the Freestyle Friday.
Remember that?
I had battled this kid named Poster Boy, and he was like the show fucking mascot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he won several weeks back to back. So it was fixed. Lil Wayne and Baby and them was judging. And I went out there and I know I bodied that nigga. Like,
you said Lil Wayne and Baby fixed the judging?
But no, it was fixed for him to win.
Got you. Okay, I'm about to say yeah.
Because the prize was to get a deal with Nelly. So he won. He got the deal. And nothing came out of the deal. Shout out to Poster Boy. That probably wasn't his fault. But after that, I was devastated, man. I said, fuck rap, man. Going back to New London, Connecticut and sell his fucking damn dope.
You had that clicking? When is that clicking? It's something that just keep clicking. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Is it my behalf?
I don't know what it, but let's just continue. It don't matter. They just have to
deal with it. After my devastation of losing on 106.
Whoa. But look, though, you losing was a gift to you, because you would have been a down baby.
At that particular time, I didn't know, though.
You would have been with Nelly, though.
No. At that particular time, I didn't know this was a gift.
Oh, I'm about to say, you would have been down, but then nah. This is what I'm saying.
No disrespect to Nelly.
No disrespect to Nelly.
Wasn't going out
but I cannot see how Rell is a down baby nigga.
He wasn't going out like that. I love the lunatic. Shout out to my man Rell, R.I.P., who helped him get his deal. I love him. I just wasn't going out like that.
Facts.
So I lost the battle, and I said, "Fuck rap," and I went and got 100 grams of heroin and went back to London, Connecticut.
Damn.
Feel me?
Uh-huh.
And my man Stu, I was fucking with a nigga named Stu. He had an independent label out of the Bronx named DFL, and we cut some records and shit. And pretty much DFL is pretty much a real important underground independent label because that's where me, French Montana, Fred the Godson all got our start from. We all came from under that DFL imprint.
So that's weird that you say that because
I'm just stating the facts.
No, but it's weird because years later you and French go back and forth. So y'all was once in the same camp?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was the face of the DFL imprint, and he was an upcoming artist.
Wow.
Within the imprint.
This is Frenchy.
French Montana, yeah.
No, he probably wasn't Montana then.
No. I think he was going by French at the particular time.
This is Frenchy, yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is Frenchy.
Yep.
Frenchy with the high fade, and this is Frenchy, the skinny dude with the high fade. Okay.
Yep. So I break away from the DFL thing or whatever the case may be or whatever have you. And I start hanging in Harlem and shit and start fucking with my nigga Roc-A-Fella. So I'm going back and forth from New London, Connecticut, selling dope to Harlem, hanging with Roc-A-Fella. Uncasa had put out an independent album called The Fifth, if I'm not mistaken, or some type of independent project he had put out. And I did a song with Uncasa. And Roc-A-Fella played the record for Cam when he came to the Hill on 45th and Broadway. And he was like, yo, who this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Who this second nigga? You're like, oh, that's my man Rell from the Bronx. Tell that nigga, come, I want to meet that nigga right now. Call that nigga.
On the spot.
Huh?
So Luca is kind of the plug to a certain extent, right?
Nah, he's an intricate piece of the glue.
Okay.
We can't count him out of history.
Because I don't really hear his name mentioned a lot.
He's a crazy glue. He's a crazy glue to a lot of people's stories, and he is to mine.
Okay.
So he called me and said, I got Cam right in front of me. This nigga wants you to come down here. I'm like, yo, look out, bro. You stop fucking playing with me. I'm like, yo, stop playing with me. I'm about to go to New London with this heroin.
Yeah.
I'm out on bail. I might have to go I gotta turn myself in another couple of months, man. Stop fucking playing with me. He like, all right, you don't believe me? And put the nigga Cam on the phone. Yo, what's up, B? This Cam Raw. I'm like, oh, shit.
It's real.
I know this voice. I done heard this voice growing up listening to this nigga. All right. Shit really real. I'm like, what's good? He's like, yo, come through. Well, I'll at you. Came to the Hill. He chopped it up. He took me to, this was around 2001. He took me to All-Star Weekend with him. I believe that was in Philly that year.
Yes, definitely was.
When the Gilly and the Benny Siegel incident took place.
You was there for that?
2001 All-Star, New York All-Star game in Philly. You
saw what happened?
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that Cam took me with him.
Got you.
Just off the meeting him. I'm like, damn, I don't even know this nigga 30 days. Nigga took me in the truck, told me drive. Yo, drive, you could drive? Like, yeah, I could drive. Drove. You know what I'm saying? Talking to me, telling me about the game and shit. And this is right around the time he signed a Roc-A-Fella. So, as my memory serves me correct, we had baseline with the fucking vengeance of a fucking lion. We in there recording records, knocking records out. You know, I did a few records and shit. And then I had to tell him that I had to go in. I'm like, damn, this nigga investing in me. This nigga bringing me. I'm walking around baseline, Hov sitting there playing cards, Bleak walking around with 3 Roc-A-Fella chains on, Freeway in the other room recording. I'm like, oh shit, I just got drafted to the
NBA. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues. Yeah.
Yeah, this shit real.
Yeah, I ain't even play college ball.
On TV.
Yeah, I ain't even play college ball. Wow.
All right, let's go. So we get the knocking records out, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to tell this nigga I'm going to jail, but I gotta tell this nigga because he making records with me. You know, he's spending money, so I gotta tell this nigga the truth. So I'm like, yo, Cam, I gotta go to jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, I gotta do a 1 and 3. I thought the nigga was gonna probably take me off the records or say, damn, whatever. I didn't expect a good answer. because how much can you invest into an artist that's about to go 2 to 3 years? You understand what I'm saying? He's like, yo, don't worry, go knock that shit out. I'm gonna put these records out when you come home. You're gonna come home with a record. So I'm like, oh shit, nigga ain't tripping. So I knocked the records out. You know what I'm saying? I believe I featured on like 4 or 5 records that wound up being on the Diplomat Immunity first album. I went to jail. I did my 2.5 years, and the nigga kept his word and came and picked me up from Clinton Correctional Facility.
So you did your time. So you never signed to Roc-A-Fella?
No, I never signed to Camp. Period. I had no contractual agreements with nobody prior to me going into prison.
So who did you sign with?
I signed with Camp when I came home.
When you signed to Camp, so you signed to what, Diplomat Records?
It was I pretty much didn't sign to Cam. I did a one-off with Cam.
Okay.
He had a deal. It was like a deal. The structured deal he had structured was with Koch. It was a J.R. Writer, Rell album, and a Jim Jones album, all in for a specific number.
So at this particular time, Jim Jones was about to start rapping.
This is I believe Certified Gangsters was in rotation because I remember watching it from my jail cell.
Okay. But this is pre-balling and all that. This is
pre-balling.
Pre-balling. Okay. So
yes.
So you have yourself. Were you and JR supposed to do a joint album or JR Writer?
No, we both signed solo deal.
Solo deal, and this is with Koch. So did you sign a production deal?
Absolutely.
Okay. So for the audience don't know, a production deal is Cameron gets all the money. Then this is just the truth. A production deal, it's Cameron's deal. He decides what he wants to do and what he wants to put out via his deal. So he gets all Rell, we gotta tell him the truth. He gets all the money.
Man, listen, I'd rather the ugly truth than the pretty lie, man.
Look,
I'm gonna stop you when you're lying.
Yeah. No, you didn't stop me. So he gets all the money. And he fronts the cost via the label. So it's really his record deal, and he puts out what he wants.
But the record label is advancing him a specific number in hopes that he does the right thing with the artist.
But he doesn't have to. Morally, he should. No, morally, he should.
No, morally and contractually. See, it's dynamics to it, and I don't really want to go into my deal on camera because I don't want, to send off no bad vibes.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to educate. I'm just trying to educate the youth.
Yeah, but to those that's not in the know of the business, whether you sign a contract or not, you are obligated. Put it like this: if you did not sign any documentation relinquishing your rights,
got you.
You are entitled to payment for whatever you do. Put it like that as an artist.
Okay.
If you're not signing a document saying, I'm giving this nigga here all the rights to this motherfucking particular project, then you are entitled to get paid. So put it like that.
Makes sense.
So I did not sign no documents saying, here goes the rights to all Rell music. So we're going to leave it at that.
But did you have your pub, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so was you able to get a pub deal from it?
No, but I was able to get a pub administrator who collects my pub for me. So it's kind of like a pub deal, but I don't want the upfront $200,000. I want all my money.
Okay, so audience, let me clarify you again. He could stop me when he wants to. Basically, Rell did an album, his first album, and he didn't get shit.
No, we're not going to say that.
I mean, you got notoriety.
Listen,
you got fame. What we doing? What we doing, Rell?
I had a hell of a career now, Doggie.
No, we're not saying that. No, but
we're not going to do that.
But you took a bullet.
Talk about for particular record sales coming out of Koch.
Okay.
Whatever Koch sold pertaining to Rell, I did not get a penny. And this is what takes place in the industry with major label rappers as well. So I don't want them to think that the Baby or Little Baby or these huge artists are making the bulk of their money off of royalties. No, the fuck they're not.
Facts.
The label keeping all those record sales, and in return, you get to become a megastar, do huge shows,
get blue checks,
and get bigger checks and endorsements outside of that royalty. Now let me stop you here.
Go ahead.
Koch is independent. $5 a record.
So they make more money.
Now the dynamics of my deal changed because I'm an independent artist. So if I did not sign any documentation relinquishing my rights, I am entitled to my royalties. Are you following me?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Koch manufactures and distributes the project, so the cost of manufacturing the project is donut. That nigga spent nothing to press it up. All the shit is in-house. Marketing, so my thing is, bottom line is, at the end of this is not here to slander nobody or point no fingers. Bottom line, Rell owns the masters for the hell of it. At the end of
right now. Right now, you own your masters. Okay.
As it stands in 2021, I own the masters for the hell of it. So whatever took fucking place prior to that, I don't care about it.
So you can re-release.
I don't got no ill will feelings of it. Any dollar or any penny that is generated for the hell of it for the rest of my life goes to me and whoever the fuck I want to leave it to.
Congratulations. So the point
and my second album.
Got you. Second. So the point that I was trying to make to the audience is that sometimes you go through stuff and it looked so shaky at that time, but that long run, when you have a career, it pans out in the end.
And a catalog?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Catalog?
Yeah.
I have a catalog. Nigga can say, oh, Rell has a fucking catalog. I came out in 2004, so 2021, I accumulated a catalog, my nigga.
Got you.
If it's appropriated the right way, I can live off that catalog.
Facts.
And when you'll never see me in Walmart talking about the motherfucking deodorant is out 8, you heard?
Got you. And shout out to the people that's in the deodorant.
No disrespect to the work in there.
But not you, not you.
As long as my business right, I will never be your coworker.
Gotcha. Yo, you a movie. All right. So you do these albums with Koch.
Right.
Was it ever a point where 50 was hollering at you to get on
shout out to Cameron, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, he gave me the gift that keeps on giving. You know what I mean? Meaning that I never got to go get a job. I can get paid from the genius thoughts that come from my mind. So shout out to Cam for giving me the opportunity, and let's just get that out the way. Now, what you saying?
So was it ever a point where you are a free agent, and there's so many hot companies in the game? I
don't like that term, free agent.
Okay, what do you like? Independent.
I'm a CEO of my own company.
Okay, you're the CEO of your company.
Somebody can buy into me. I'm like a stock.
And what was the name of your company?
A nigga can't sign me. He can buy into me.
Partner with you.
Yes.
Okay. Was it ever a point when anybody else outside of the set wanted to partner with you?
Yes, and I remained loyal.
Would you mind revealing who you could have went with if you wanted to? No, because that's important. Because when you say you remain loyal,
I ain't got to repeat it.
You said it before?
You said a name. I don't got to repeat it.
Did I say a name? Damn, who the hell
you just said a name.
50?
You said it. I ain't not me, man.
So you could have been Rell / company / G-Unit?
It just wasn't in my DNA, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What year was this, bro?
Well, 08, 09-ish.
Oh, you would have been lit.
Oh, crazy.
Yo, that was the heyday, bro. What you talking about?
My fucking undying loyalty, right?
Nah, don't be. But you know what though? We've all been. Unfortunately, I like to say.
I don't regret it. I'm just saying that, niggas had their eyes on Mr. Ruger, and
So did you not do it because you felt like it was a play to play you against home team?
That, and I just wasn't comfortable with becoming another group member.
Waving another flag.
I didn't start Diplomats. I started Top Gunners.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't part of the initial project process of starting it, but I put a bunch of bricks in that motherfucking building. You get me?
Facts.
Yeah. So, but I wasn't starting it, so it's like I'm playing for a team I don't own already. Why go to another team that I won't have ownership?
So who was it that hollered? It was Yayo, right? Yayo's like the delegate to get all the street dudes. It was Yayo, right? And then Yayo, because I already know how they go. Yayo hollers.
Doggie Diamonds, man.
Yayo hollers. He goes through the streets, and then he hollers, and then he bring you to 50. It's always Yayo's the recruit. This I already know how this game go. Yayo's the recruit. So why y'all?
Doggie Diamonds is a very smart fucking guy.
So, bro, why y'all ain't at least do some records though?
Wow, tension in the air. You gotta realize this is the era of Jim running around with Cam and Cam beefing with Jim.
Jim and Cam is
beefing with 50.
Wow.
So I'm caught in the limbo. It's kind of like, you know, it's I got the short end of the stick by an active fucking freak nature, my nigga.
Mm.
And I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna break this down for all niggas who consider themselves hip hop heads. When an artist is a CEO and an artist, he breaks himself, then he breaks the artist after him and features on his first single, correct?
Yes.
That's pretty much the natural rollout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z broke himself, then complete. I'm gonna feature on your single, help you out, now go do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the particular rollout for all CEOs who are artists. They pretty much feature like G-Unit, but Lloyd 50 was on Lloyd Banks' first single. It was on Buck's first single. Yayo came home, he jumped on the Soul Seductive. So this is the natural rollout for the CEO to feature on the artist's single to give him that push. You follow me?
Makes sense.
Cam was on Certified Gangsters for Jim. He was on Jewel's Dip Santana set for Jewel.
Santana's Town. Mm-hmm.
Right. He was on J.R. Ryder's rollout single Bird Call with him and Lil Wayne.
Whoa.
He wasn't on my single and did not show up to my video. So at this particular time.
But you're signed.
Yeah. So at this particular time, I'm like, damn, everybody got the camera on.
Cosign.
In the video rollout. What the fuck is up with me? You know what I'm saying? What makes me fucking different?
Mm.
But you know, at that particular time, it was just a lot of shit that was taking place above my pay grade. And I just wish I would have got out of there at that time and just said, you know what? Shit on the pull the Kanye. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Once shit got funky at the Rock, said, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's about me now. And took the fuck off. You heard?
So at this time, he's still on Roc-A-Fella, but Roc-A-Fella's going through shit too. So
but you gotta realize at this time, I'm not contractually obligated to Cam. The contract is over. That's 2007.
Because you fulfilled your
one-off.
A one-off, okay.
So anything after 2007, me screaming that bird is out of loyalty, not contractual obligation.
Mm.
So follow me here.
So did you ever feel like you screamed and you shouted the name of a building that you never really lived in?
I would consider my loyalty to the set equal to Malcolm X's loyalty to Elijah.
But then he turned on Elijah at a point, though. So
that's your words, not mine.
It's the truth, though. It's like
those are your words, not mine.
Facts.
I just said what I consider my loyalty equal to.
Got you.
I consider my loyalty to the set equal to Malcolm's loyalty to the nation.
So okay, you're loyal to this thing, that's flying. But, you know, rumor had it that y'all wasn't even able to use the logo with certain things y'all wasn't able to do.
This is absolutely true.
That's true?
This is absolutely true.
So you doing the album, but you can't put the Dipset logo on it, but you down with Dipset, allegedly, I guess, in faith. Because you're not signed to them. You're loyal to them.
Due to a deal that Cameron did for the logo.
Oh.
So I guess he sold it or leased it or whatever he did with his partners, and they had to say so in the bird.
Got you. And the group members don't got no say so.
Yeah, so other dynamics got added to the bird, and it just went in different directions and shit like that.
Also, when the beef was on, when that set had beef, you caught strays too, and you had to go on the booth and air stuff out. How did you feel like you caught strays and you might have caught strays for people who wasn't really 100 with you? How did that make you feel?
At that particular moment or in hindsight?
Both. In the beginning, I know you loyal. Oh, you going at the set? I got to defend this with all my honor. I'm going in writing the best verse of my life. Now looking back, 15 years later, you like, damn, like.
I could have knocked the nigga head off that. I ain't never had no fucking beef with for somebody else.
And then
we both know how interwoven the streets is with rap.
We all know each other.
Yeah.
One phone call, I'm on the phone with
One
such and such.
phone call, I can make a phone call.
Is somebody getting tapped on the shoulder?
Right.
Literally.
If your entourage consists of a savage or a goon, I can make a phone call and get a line on him, and then we can get a line on the artist.
Facts.
Bottom line.
Easily.
You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Mel Matrix. Oh, that's Mel. Joffy Queens. This nigga the Bronx. Oh, this nigga Staten Island. These niggas is one phone call away. 6 degrees of separation.
Facts.
Am I lying?
And I know everybody you name. Now you're not lying.
Right. So
because we know everybody in every hood, and if you don't know him in the hood, he know him, and he gonna call him and say, "Yo, y'all dead that or whatever," or let me speak to him.
Right.
The tap on the shoulder is real in New York.
Right. So looking back, it's like I don't even know you. Like I never even met this nigga, man.
You never saw him in your life?
Ever in my life. And to have a diss record on this nigga kind of makes me feel like not a sucker, but like unhonorable on my behalf. And I'm not an unhonorable nigga. Like, just why I said looking back in hindsight is like hip hop how you run around doing shit you would never do in the streets. I don't even know this nigga, man. And I'm talking about I'm circling the 40-40 looking for him with the 40. You know?
Yeah, crazy.
I don't even know this nigga, Doggie Diamonds. My undying loyalty though.
Reason why I ask you that, because a lot of times I see
and not only Life, he just came home. That mean he never do nothing to me.
But not only your group.
Me.
What I'm saying.
He never do nothing to me. So shout out to that man and God bless that brother. And I wish him the best, man.
Reason why I'm saying this. No, reason why I'm saying this to you is because what I find, this is what I don't like. And this is, I did a blog before talking about one of the pitfalls of being a part of hip hop supergroup. Because you get all the problems, but you don't get the perks. You know what I'm saying? You just get the prestige, but they might be on a different tour bus and you might be in the van. You understand what I'm saying? Unfortunately.
All right, so, cool. So all right, now being that you said that, and that's an interesting point that you made. I'm in jail while the Diplomats success is pretty much taking off, correct?
Yes.
We both know how homophobic jail is, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
My CEO was out there wearing pink.
Oh, so you had to thump every day?
Not thump, but check. I had to check a lot of niggas. Yo, what's up with your man, yo?
Yeah.
He good, B. That's his color. If you want to wear pink, nigga want to wear pink, man. All right? Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I'm Jack. All right, Ruger. So my thing was, if I wasn't jacking it and I got 30 niggas under me, that means them particular 30 niggas ain't jacking it either, correct?
Facts.
So if I jacked it, that means gang jacked it.
And at this time, the New York City jails is on fire. It's different in the jails.
This is 2003.
Oh,
we talk about Black Ballers, the Stones, the Brims, you fucking name it. It's up in the stuff. You all right?
Yes.
And I'm in the midst of this shit.
Yes.
So that's why a nigga can't tell me nothing because I was in the mix of this shit. I was with the Savages prior to coming home. So,
reason why I'm saying this to you, because, okay, beef comes your way indirectly because you a part of something.
Right.
It happened.
But I'm used to that because I experienced that in gang culture.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
In the jail, and I landed in the jail with him, and it's up with me and him because my man cut him, and he think I've experienced that, but I've experienced that for people who reciprocated.
Yeah, it's different when it's
you land in the jail with my enemy. You're gonna stab that nigga, and when you see me a year later, you gonna say, "Rell, you know I caught that nigga who cut you, right?" Word. Yup. Get that nigga filthy in the mess hall. You was in the box, so you ain't hear about it. But we caught that nigga. So my thing is, I have no problems with running down on a nigga for my nigga if it's reciprocated.
But this is the way I'm going with this, right?
But so you understand my point.
I understand you 100%. This is the problem. This is the problem that I have with being a part of a hip hop supergroup. You got to take on all the issues, all the beef, all the disses, all of that. And what people don't know, at one point in NYC, the hip hop cops was different. You wasn't getting no shows. You wasn't getting no
different. Super different.
You wasn't going to no strip club. You wasn't doing nothing. If they see your name on the flyer, they come and just shut it down automatically.
That's a fact.
So you're in a position to where you got dudes dissing you got dudes coming at you, all this stuff.
Oh, dudes wasn't dissing me. Dudes was dissing the group.
But you got to ride for the group.
Absolutely.
So now you feel like you're dissed because this is the flag you wave. You understand what I'm saying? But years later, dudes are squash beef, but ain't nobody ever say, yo, yeah, come squash this too. So it's kind of like when you see dudes, you don't know where you stand with them, but you know they squashed it at the top. But at the bottom level, dudes might still feel a way. How you feel about that?
I don't feel no way because I might be at the bottom level in hip hop, but I'm at the top of these goddamn streets. So when these rapping niggas salute me, when these niggas see me, they know they up me. They know who they have problems with.
Got you.
It's up, Rell. I say, what's up, whoever they are. Salute them niggas. That shit ain't about nothing, and we go our natural ways. You are?
Congrats. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. But you understand what I'm saying, all right?
I'm not at the higher echelons of hip hop. We all know that. But in these goddamn streets, when these artists are bumping to me, they know what's going on.
Yeah.
And this ain't no shot. This ain't no nothing. Because we don't got no natural beef. I was riding for the game. I don't even know you. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
I seen Red Cafe and I dissed him on a record. And you know how you be in a club? And I jumped out the window just being Rell, cocky, arrogant. Took a shot at the nigga. So I'm owning that. Real men take accountability, right? But we ain't see each other since I dissed him. And I'm standing in them, like, you know how you be in a club, but you right by the door so you get to see whoever coming right in? I'm right at the door and Red Cafe walks right in. Shout out to Red Cafe, I fucks with the nigga. As soon as he see me, he walked right up to me and gave him a pound. And I gave him a pound. I'm like, yo, bro, that shit ain't about nothing. He like, salute. Embraced. He went about my night. I went about my night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you, Red Cafe. I just took a shot at you in hip hop. When I see you, it ain't up.
I remember when that happened, yeah.
It ain't up. It was just hip hop shit. But these niggas don't know how to differentiate a normal hip hop shot from its up and its stuff.
Yeah, well, we got to step. Yeah.
Prodigy and Nas, man, he didn't want to physically do nothing to him. At this particular time in his career, he putting Prodigy on the Summer Jam string. This nigga's a multi-millionaire, man.
Yeah.
This shit is all for the sport. You heard? Because that's what it all been based on.
Yes.
Back in the days when niggas was battling, a nigga came to your block 30 deep to battle you, not fight you, nigga.
Facts.
I'm from a real MC.
Facts.
Nobody got hurt. His crew stood there. Your crew stood there. Y'all niggas went verse for verse. Niggas judged disrespectfully, and y'all niggas went back to their hood. Am I lying?
Nah, that's how it was.
Oh, word, nigga want to battle me? I was a little nigga hearing about this shit. I see everybody getting excited about to go to another nigga block. What everybody doing? Nah, MC motherfucking no-nos about to go battle this nigga up the block, yo. Word, I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I've witnessed this nigga with 20 niggas, this nigga with 20 niggas. They both battled. And nobody got hurt.
Mm.
So I've come from the era of battling a nigga and it's just on wax. But like you said, if I'm part of a group and I don't initiate it and it's up and it's stuff, then now we got a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying?
So you are you've done a lot of infamous interviews. Your interviews, you talk that big shit. Like your interviews has always been.
I try to make sure it's entertaining. I'm an entertainer, man.
Now at the part of this part of your life, you seem a little bit more humble.
I'm very more humble, man. I
Why?
lost my mother.
Why? Tell them why.
I lost my mother, and I lost my father and my grandmother all in 1 year. I call that my trilogy. You know what I'm saying?
Condolences. Condolences.
Death comes in threes. No, thank you. Death comes in threes, and the three just happened to be the most dynamic three of my existence.
Yes.
So I had to take a pause on life and say, you know what, Rell? None of this shit mean nothing, man. You can't eat your mother's potato salad no more. You can't smoke a blunt with your father no more. You can't kiss your nana on her forehead and tell her how much you love her, man. Fuck all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And I fell into depression.
As you understood.
I ain't turned to no hard drugs. I started popping perks. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't turning no hard drugs though. Nigga was not here sniffing no coke.
Perks is
fucking out and talking to myself.
But
we all know. But my thing is, for a nigga to lose his mother and his father and his grandmother and still be in his right mind, man. I don't need a nigga to pat me on my back, but I'm strong, brother.
No, I respect it. I salute it because many people would have folded, and congratulations on.
And not to forget, public humiliation on top of the dubs.
Facts.
I was a victim of clout chasing. That on top of the dubs, I know niggas who would have committed suicide
or committed homicide.
I hate that. Because I'm a tough nigga. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. You are? So I had to go through a lot of humiliation. A lot of niggas who thought I wasn't so-called hell Rell the street nigga because I was a victim of clout chasing. I got to see what 50 said. If I get shot today, my phone will stop ringing again. These industry niggas ain't friends. They know how to pretend. I experienced that first fucking hand.
But you gotta go through stuff to see where you at.
But you got it's like it's a gift and a curse. It's not to be religious, and I'm not religious, but it's like kind of like fake being reborn again. You heard?
Yes.
But I call it a spiritual awakening. And my spirit was awoke. And I said, man, if my father was sitting right across from me right now, my father like to smoke, he'd have a dope smoker. That nigga would have been smoking a blunt. Like, nigga, you gonna let these niggas play with you like that? Not my fucking son. Boy, you better get your ass back in the studio and show these niggas they ain't better than you. You that nigga. I could have pictured my father telling me that. And I just felt like he was telling me that in spirit. And I jumped off the fucking couch, snapped out of my fucking depression, became Rell again. And these niggas couldn't touch me ever since, doggy.
Let me ask you something though. You partake like myself. I partook in many ass whoopings. We done jump niggas.
Right. Yeah. Listen.
So I can't cry when it happened to me.
If you're a real street nigga,
it happens, bro.
Shit comes with the motherfucking territory.
Facts. It just so happens.
I don't want niggas to sit here and say, "Oh, that's a big thing." You know how many times I went to the projects and niggas chased me out.
Facts.
For going to see a bitch, or we caught a nigga slipping in my hood and we fucked him up and beat him up, but he was a tough nigga, and if he caught us out of bounds, he was gonna sing us the same fucking story.
Facts. So yeah, because I hate when dudes act like they don't take no L's.
Because we caught him slipping, correct?
Nah, everybody take a L.
If he catch us in his projects, he gonna take our fucking head off, correct?
Facts. Nah, everybody take a L.
So that shit meant nothing to me.
But it's not an L, it's a lesson though.
Yeah.
It's a lesson.
I got 20 niggas around me treating me like a president.
yeah.
Like I said in my song.
Yeah.
Niggas around me with earpieces. Hold on.
Yeah.
What do you need Rell for? Back up.
How did you feel when 50 jumped in it and tried to taunt you with that? Was it good? I thought it was a good thing.
No, it was good, but I was going through shit at the time, so I didn't take it as good. But me learning how 50 operation, knowing the type of nigga he is, that was his indirect way of saying, nigga, I'm giving you some promo, nigga, run with it.
Word.
You heard?
Yeah.
Because I caught him. I know how to play niggas shit back on them. He's a very critical thinker. That man is intelligent.
Facts.
Can't take away from his intelligence. So I played some shit on him. When he started taunting me, I said, boo, what's wrong with you? I grew up on you, bro. I like your music, my nigga.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Power the Dollar.
Power
no,
the Dollar.
I didn't say that one. I said the first one.
Oh, so you said Boo Boo. Yeah, that's Boo Boo. Yeah.
I Get Rich or Die Trying, nigga. I followed your struggle, nigga. And then I laughed and left it at that. And then he commented under it, nah, bro, I'm a fan of your music. So that right there just showed the public I'm only joking with the nigga.
And he only joking with you. It's just,
come on, Rell, stop it. I like your music. I'm a fan of the culture. Screenshotted it and got it from my archive. I might sell it as an NFT.
Hey. He's announcing it here, so I need PC. So let me ask you something.
So all the dick suckers who thought 50 was taunting me, you might see the NFT of 50 saying, hell, bro, I fuck with you. You the culture, nigga.
Yeah. So,
right?
The upstage. Which was, I'm saying this, so you can say you said it, not me.
Listen, I've watched you interview 40.
Okay.
I've watched you interview other people, and you spoke on the project, and you said you actually thought it was better.
It was better than that Dipset album.
I heard you say that. And
it was better.
Thank you for your opinion.
Yeah, it was better than that Dipset album. Okay. Now peep this. If we took the upstage,
right, and
merged that with that album, that was that fire that we needed. But they needed y'all more than y'all needed them, because y'all did y'all numbers.
Absolutely.
What they did was, I felt like they just fed us something because it was anticipated. But it seemed like y'all locked in. This is all me talking. This is Doggie Diamonds. Get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm here.
He's positive vibes, man. Today, he's
I'm positive vibes.
No, but you know what, bro?
Rell had a spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
So
I did too. But this is what's dope. We're talking.
We're
talking about the art though. But we're talking about the art. We didn't say nothing personal.
I think you get to say it. No, I'm not stopping you.
Yeah.
I'm saying what you need to say. I'm just in a positive space.
Yeah, when we talk about the art, no holds is barred, because it's nothing personal. We got a right to say we didn't like a record or whatever.
But if you really look at it, it's kind of like Skip Bayless and the other nigga talking about sports. We commentate.
Yeah, but them niggas never play sports. We in the game. See, we can say what we want.
So that makes us more elite.
Exactly. And we're talking about stuff culturally. I didn't talk about a man, wife, woman, girl.
No, right.
All about. So we qualify. Facts.
It's all culture.
Facts.
It's all culture talk. But you got niggas with egos and feelings. So we just send a disclaimer. This is culture talk, guys. This is nothing personal.
I don't care who get mad. I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't.
Yeah, I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I be knowing niggas goon personally. I'm going to call that nigga and be like, nah, get out of here. But anyway, so again,
I don't give a fuck either.
Yeah.
In my new spiritual awakening, I'm just moving on a different
So the point I'm making is that when y'all do this album, it was taken as a Dipset diss album. Did you want did you want to clarify that it wasn't that?
Nah, we actually had the opportunity to be on the album. It was just last minute, and we not last minute niggas. If y'all niggas knew at a certain date y'all was making it, we should have knew that same date. Call me when shit coming out 2 days later and told me you need a verse on me. Like, I'm a family man. Nigga, I'm leave my family to go fucking do a verse for with niggas I ain't seen in 2-3 years. Come on now, let's make it make sense. I'm a grown ass man now.
Got you.
You feel me?
Got you.
I ain't see you guys in 3-4 years, and y'all call me to talk about get on the album last minute. Nah.
So where's all the up?
But it wasn't like I denied it. I just wasn't. It didn't fit in my schedule. It was last minute.
Got you.
You feel me?
Got you.
It's like you out to dinner with your family, and a nigga call you, and Rec call you last minute talking about he having the 4th DVD dinner reunion, and the nigga
guess who ain't gonna be there? Yeah, guess who ain't gonna be there?
But you understand my concept though?
It makes sense.
So like I couldn't make it, and Joel's reached out. I love El, that's my bro. He was turning himself.
He seems so solid. Yo, he seems so solid, man.
Nigga, man. Joel solid. He reached out. He like, yo, I got a record. I want you to write it on or whatever. We're gonna put it on a Diplomat album, man. It just didn't match up with our schedule. But I'm not gonna discredit and say niggas didn't reach out.
So, well, I guess if they do another project, maybe they'll reach out earlier. Or you still willing to do it? Would you do it?
Nah, I'm good. I'm in my own space, man. That chapter of my life is closed, man.
So there's no
beef or there's no.
But how do you do that though? If you're always affiliated with something, how do you remove yourself? Do you remove yourself? Do you have to tell the world?
Somebody before I was affiliated with. I just go back to the natural nigga who I was.
Okay, but everybody always
knows. You know what I just said, Doggie Diamonds?
It made sense, but
there's a lot of niggas who was nobody before artists. Man.
yeah.
I was Rell, man. I was Jazz in New London. The kid who had the 6 for 20s and the 3 for 50s. You all right? I was somebody before this goddamn rap game. So I just went back to him, but with a little bit more class and a little bit more money and a little bit more success. I just went back to that nigga. You all right?
Makes sense. So
we're not somebody before rap. Niggas didn't create Rell. They gave Rell an opportunity.
All right, so
get that the fuck straight.
So you live on Doggie Diamonds No Filter. We better not hear you on no Dipset songs. Now let's.
I didn't even like that. See, you making it seem like it's beef though.
No beef because you are where you are. You understand what I'm saying? But
I'm in my space. If it makes sense, I might entertain.
That's what I'm saying. Leave the door cracked.
My thing is, if I don't do another record with them niggas, man, I can give less than 2 fucks, but it's not coming from an unpositive place.
Makes sense. Got you.
You heard?
Got you. Because where you at creatively? Yeah,
my last release was under Roc-A Music ENT, which is my label.
Makes sense.
Golden Triangle that came out July 10th is under my label.
Oh, your shit just dropped.
Yeah, I'm scheduled to sell 75,000 units, nigga.
Let me get $1.
Get 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm a real nigga.
No, that's dope.
Everything that comes out of my mouth right now is for my legacy and for my label and for my empire.
So, what's the name of the project you just dropped?
Golden Triangle.
Why that name? What does that mean?
Can I give you the backstory on that?
Let's do it.
My madness.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. Did you ever watch American Gangster?
Of course.
I know you're familiar with the movie. You remember when he went into the jungle to go see the Rell plot?
Yeah, them damn Vietnamese.
Well, that particular country is called the Golden Triangle. Saigon, Vietnam, and Cambodia is a triangle on the map. And that's where most of the majority of heroin is processed in the world. So I named my album The Golden Triangle because I'm giving you niggas straight heroin.
Makes sense. Dope. Yo, real quick. The album cover with the bullets in your mouth. Who idea was that shit? That shit was so fire. Oh my God. I gotta give you your props on that one.
You,
yo, that was so fun. When I saw that, I was like, oh nah, he killed that. That was like, yo, you killed that right. That was fire.
I told Koch, art designer, can you put bullets in my teeth? Because he kept trying to come up with artwork and he had gold in my mouth. I'm like, I don't want a gold grill in my mouth. I ain't from the South, no respect. I said, put some fucking bullets in my mouth, man.
That fire.
Bullets? I said, yeah, put some bullets in my mouth, man. Instead of gold fronts, put some bullets.
Fire.
He did it, and niggas checked it.
So where's your visuals at? Well, how come you don't do a bunch of visuals?
I just put out 2 visuals, Doggie, man.
Yeah, but where they at, though?
My new video is on World Star Premiere at the top of World Star, which we're currently speaking.
Man, you know we don't go to World Star now.
Don't do that to me. I gotta cater to the people.
Got you.
I have to let niggas know I was back out on a larger scale.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You gotta realize every dollar's coming to me now, so I gotta work the project.
Yes. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna check. What's your YouTube? That's why I'm asking you.
Man, I don't even have a YouTube page.
We'll talk offline, because please don't do that.
You gotta realize, shit that I don't do, now that I'm spiritually awoke, things that I wanted or looking for come to me now. When you spiritually awoken, you heard what Jada said? As soon as you start chasing the money, that's when the money starts running.
But the difference is YouTube becomes your home base where...
No, listen. I understand the whole monetizing process.
Even if it wasn't monetizing.
Listen to me. But listen to me. In my life, consider YouTube a whitey. and I had red snapper to fry. I had a bigger fish to fry. You heard?
Got you.
I had to acquire 2 masters that's gonna feed me for the rest of my fucking life.
Makes sense.
You heard?
Makes sense.
A catalog.
Makes sense.
That I can leave to my daughters, and they ain't gotta go chase no scammer nigga and worry about him getting her hair and her nails done because they daddy left them what? A catalog.
Makes sense. How many mixtapes did you drop?
Over 30.
With original records?
About 10 or 15 original records.
So is it a way to pull that back and project that up too?
I own all that shit, dog. That's what I've been doing during the pandemic, man.
Okay, makes sense.
I own all that shit, man.
Makes sense.
The streaming platform and tell them take that shit down whenever I want.
So, being you are your own independent, your own boss,
right?
Who you want to work with? Like, do you still try to do features? Do you still reach out?
I don't want to link this if it's a Cuban link, man. You know a jeweler? You can recommend a jeweler?
I mean, I know all the damn jewelers.
I don't want to link unless it's a Cuban link.
Makes sense.
I don't want to link with nobody.
Okay.
Nobody wasn't thinking about me when that black cloud was over me.
Okay.
You heard?
I feel I get it. I ain't even mad.
So if they can reach out and it does make sense, I'll work with them. But I sound good by myself, though. What you think?
No, I mean, believe it. Well, I'm not gonna say believe it or not. You are actually dope. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be wishing niggas is whack, so I could be like, yo, I don't even really like your shit like that.
No. But the haters wish I was whack, but I'm not.
yeah. But you know, because I could think about like a lot of your records that I'm like, yo, nah, I like that. I like that.
What it is? I'm so much of a down to earth nigga. I never did the security, when I'm in the club, I'm behind the velvet robe, talk to my manager, call my manager. Like, you dealt directly with Rell. I was down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to book a show, I never told you call my manager. Nigga, call me.
Mm-hmm.
You heard?
Mm-hmm.
So I made my position, and I'm telling you the gift and the curse in it. I made myself too accessible. Nothing wrong with being accessible.
No, you can make yourself too accessible, and it kind of fucks up your stock a little bit.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Because there's no exclusivity to you.
If I'm going out to these clubs that night, what's the sense of booking?
Facts, because you're going to go in for free, and if a dude pass you the microphone, you might kick a rat.
My man Chubby Baby was doing promotion in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing clubs and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was promoting, you know what I'm saying? That's side money. My nigga Chubby Baby Rich. You familiar with Chubby Baby, right?
Indeed.
Right. He 2 Chainz had an artist at the time named Cat One. You familiar with Cat One?
Cap?
Chicago.
Yeah, he was on the Source. He was in the Source before. They had a big. He used to run.
Chicago.
He used to run with Young Berg.
Yeah, he had a deal before, and then he came under 2 Chainz True Records label.
Okay, I definitely know who he is rather.
Right. So he like, yeah, I'm gonna book Cap One, and I'm gonna have a big night. I'm like, word, no disrespect to Cat One. I'm like, word? I'm like, Cat One not really a big artist like him like that. He lit, but word? He said, nah, it's a method because 2 Chainz is his homeboy. So wherever Cat One go, 2 Chainz gonna pull up regardless. So it don't make no sense to book 2 Chainz.
I'm getting a 2 for 1.
Why give 2 Chainz the 50,000 for the walkthrough when I could give Cat the 10 and 2 Chainz gonna come walking through the door at 1 o'clock?
You just gave away a crazy jewel, a crazy gift. All the promoters gonna be like,
free game from Rell.
Free game.
All right. So I watched this shit. I said, let me see this shit. Cat One walked right in. What's up, Chubbs? Went to his table, got his bottles. Sure enough, 142, 2 Chainz Sprinter pulls up outside and gives Chubbs a pound and walks right in. And he said, see, Rell? I said, wow. Made no sense to give 2 Chainz the 50,000. He was coming anyway.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts. Makes sense. So the Golden Triangle's out. You dropped 2 videos. How do you go about releasing? How do you go about production? What is your creative process like these days?
It would sound kind of bugged out to the unwoken and the people who not spiritually awakened. But man, this shit is like revelation, man. I feel like a prophet. I don't write this shit down. And any nigga who know how Rell knows, they've never seen me in the studio session with a pen, a book, or a phone writing lyrics. So this shit is like God just revealing this shit to me, man. I give it to the streets. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
This shit is like, this shit is divine, bro.
Mm.
I don't own no pen and no paper. It's not like I'm sitting here busting my brain to get these niggas this shit. So if it sounds that good and I'm not overthinking or sitting here busting my brain, then this is some genius fucking frequency a nigga operating on, not to be tooting my own horn. I don't write this shit down, Doggie.
So what I'm saying is that do you say, I feel like doing an
album?
album?
It comes to me like revelations.
So you got a bunch of beats in your email and you just go through them? Like, how do you work?
2 in-house producers.
Okay.
So I don't have to go
That's
run
what I mean. Okay.
2 in-house productions.
What's their name? Shout them out.
And I might have, and I have other producers that send me shit, and if I like it, I'll use it, contact them, let them know I like it, and we'll go from there. But besides that, 2 in-house producers who know my sound.
What's their name? You want to shout them out, or you don't want
Ray
people
Jack, shout out to Ray Jack, my guy. Shout out to my other producer, no gimmicks, who been riding with me since the mud.
Gotcha.
That's my mud producer. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know, everybody got a mud producer.
You got a home studio?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a mobile studio. My wherever I'm at, my engineer can pull up at me, set the microphone up, I'll put the headphones up, load the computer up, and that shit gonna sound like I'm in quad. So
dope.
I'm moving with the times, man.
You better do.
Young niggas want to sit in quad studios and get them niggas $90 an hour.
Word, yeah. I remember I went to do something in Platinum one day, and they was like $150 an hour. I was like, for what?
I lost their mind, man.
For what? Like,
I record that shit in a hotel room, nigga, and the shit gonna sound like I did it in quad. That's the type of technology we work with.
Upstage 2, is that coming? Or something a different type? Is there Upstage 2 coming, or you're
yes,
going?
It is. Me
okay.
and writers working on that. We got like 3-4 songs already into it. And we just given the common courtesy to 40 to finish
grieving
and going through his
condolences to him and his situation. Very unfortunate.
Condolences to him, to his situation. We just giving him the respect as a brother to finish going through what he going through, and then he gonna send us this.
Is A Mafia still locked up?
Shout out to A Mafia, he locked up. One of the realest niggas out.
That's my dude too.
Didn't get the shot he deserved. He's another one of the underdogs. And salute to that nigga. That's my guy.
Damn, it was somebody else that they was calling for that should have been on Upstage. What was the name? Damn, why it's not coming to me? Because y'all had Gis, y'all had A Mafia, J.R. Ryder, yourself, 40 Cal.
I'll let J.R. Ryder produce that, because at that particular time, I realized I was still grieving. I'm still fresh off the project.
Bezel. That's what they were saying. Bezel. That's who they said should be on there. But nah, I mean, it was a well put together project.
Shout out to Bezel, but you gotta realize, man, when you, like you said, when you're a part of a super group, you take on a lot of shit that come with the super group that you're not affiliated with. And that comes from friends, entourages. You heard? I don't know half these niggas prior to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
So it's like, once I went back to the nigga who I was before rap, I went back to this. I had the same friends. It's not like, you gotta watch a nigga who switch entourages every year, every 2 years.
I call them hitchhikers.
Yeah, fire. I call them lap dancers.
Yeah.
Nigga hop from dick to dick.
Yeah. So after all of that madness with French, did y'all ever get a chance to talk and see each other?
French my dog, man. You gotta realize that shit was French. That's like I said, man. What took place online with me and French, we just seen each other laugh and never even brought it up.
I'm glad, because y'all gave us a lot of DVD content though, so I salute to that.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was great.
Go up me getting shot in the ass. I never got shot in my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? It was funny.
Yeah.
It's funny when the nigga making fun of you and you know it never happened. You know what I'm saying?
So you never got shot in the ass?
You got history with a nigga. That's
you never got shot in the ass?
Nah, nigga.
That had me believing you got shot in the ass.
Max had you believe in Chrissy touched it in Miami.
That's
the power
true
of
too.
music.
Yeah.
The power of music.
Yeah.
The power of fucking entertainment. I actually thought fucking Ike, Lawrence Fishburne was fucking Ike.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like that's the power of entertainment. That's the power of this demonic frequency.
Yeah. that we unfortunately love,
that we unfortunately have to operate under and make a living under.
but we have to find a way to freak it and flip it too, though. You understand what I'm saying? We don't always have to stay on that frequency.
Why, if you give us lemon, we make lemonades. We make the best out of what you give us.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we are aware that we operate in under a demonic frequency, but we're adding nutrients and vitamins to this shit.
Yeah, trying to save it.
Yeah,
from
we're
itself.
trying to save it from extinction.
So I ask every artist this: has there ever been a point in your career where you seen some real spooky, wild shit that you was like, "Yo, I got up out of this party. I don't even need to be around this." Have you ever seen anything that was sus to you?
I'll be watching your DVDs, man. I'll be watching your shows, man.
Have you ever seen anything wild and crazy?
A lot of that shit, man. Keep it real with you. I think a lot of them niggas be lying, man. One thing in Hollywood, the homosexuality should be real. A lot of shit do go down in the mansion parties and shit. But as far as
the rappers is in there now though.
That's the new lane. That's what I heard.
That's what I'm saying. But you seen a nigga say, "Yo, when you gonna party?"
But my thing is, but you gotta realize, this is one thing you gotta realize.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be homophobic in hip hop. Now,
yeah, makes sense.
Him partying with them and socializing with them is a whole different motherfucking story. You feel me?
Got you.
You do that at your own risk. I'm not frowning upon it, but you do that at your own risk. Yeah. I don't.
Got you.
Right?
Yeah.
If a gay stylist walk in the fucking room and lays out wardrobes for me to wear, I'm gonna conversate with him. We gonna talk. We gonna joke. I'm gonna treat him like a natural human being unless he comes on to me.
As long as the shit ain't smedium too, though, right? Like
I said, as long as he don't come on to me or make no plays to me, we're gonna keep it professional.
What if the gear? But what if the gear is tight though? You.
I'm not wearing it.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
We're not jacking. We're not doing all that. I ain't gonna have a nigga drink. If he coming in with some drink, I'm gonna wear it.
Got you.
I ain't gonna have me looking like one of these. Come on now, doggy.
That's what I'm saying though, because dudes is dudes is just like putting it on though. Look at the BET Awards.
If it don't apply, I'm gonna let it fly over my head like a G5 flight.
But you watched the BET Awards?
No, I did not.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have worn none of that stuff. They would have came in there and you'd have been like, "Nah, I'm good on that."
Not on that time, man.
That's the point I'm making.
A champion hoodie and a fucking plain Jane Roller, you all right?
Yeah.
I don't fuck what niggas think about me. Once you spiritually awaken, you don't have no ego. My ego is on the cross Bronx getting rolled over right now, you all right?
Facts.
My ego is roadkill. You don't have an ego when you spiritually awoke.
Makes sense. So
you know that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and you don't get caught up in getting too humanly. Is this making sense?
It makes a lot of sense to me, but it ain't. But I think people. So my next question to you would be, with your new spiritual awakening and how you are, do you have any music that reflects these feelings?
I said it in my new freestyle on my page.
Okay.
I said things changed since my spiritual awakening. A child of God, boy, I couldn't let Satan in. The trap booming, we getting cake again. I fuck a Kroger, make she feel she 28 again. She just because I'm spiritually awoken don't mean I stopped talking slick and throw my fly shit in there. I'm spiritually awoke.
Got you.
I'm on a positive frequency, but I'm still talking that slick shit. It's still fuck you hated niggas and fuck a bum bitch. And I love my queens and my sisters.
What's your social media? Give them that.
The Real Hell Rell.
On everything.
On everything. The Real Hell Rell. The Real Hell Rell all across the board. When you come to my page, if you in the know, you automatically know he's not one of them.
So do you do the Twitter? You do Twitter?
You got me on my Twitter to be honest, because I forgot to take the fucking notification off. Every time you post something, I get notified, and I get to see you talking that real shit.
Yo, they kicked me off my other Twitter page. I had to get a new one.
No, I'm just saying every time you put something, every time you tweet,
yeah,
it comes across. I get notified, and I get to laugh at you exposing these fake ass industry niggas.
Yeah, because I don't have an issue.
Yeah, you know filter. You what I want to say, but I can't say because I'm in my new spiritual awakening.
No, but you know what's funny though, bro? I'm gonna tell you something. This past month, I've been through a lot. I've dealt with death. I dealt with COVID. I dealt with personal stuff. So I am, I'm having I'm going through it too, but at the same time, I feel like, and I know you feel, so I know you have some days is rough because some days you feel like you're being pulled. So it take a lot of discipline not to revert back to who you was.
But I'm gonna introduce you to something offline, and we can discuss it online. It's a universal chart that I follow. And when you see these numbers, it's kind of a reminder for you not to worry.
Ain't no spooky shit, right? Ain't no spooky shit, right? Like I ain't gotta.
It's chakra shit. It's universal shit. You ever heard of chakras?
I know it. I don't subscribe to chakras though.
Well, you have them.
Reason why I don't though. Let me tell you why. Because
my first name. I don't know if you listened to my first. I don't know if you listened to my new project.
I got to.
But I know you've been busy. But my first name, the first song of my album was called Chakras.
Well, only reason why I don't subscribe to chakras is because that's Indian Sanskrit stuff.
Well, they borrowed it from other practices, but
I agree. But my thing is, and this is, I've said this on my show before, and you're not wrong, and I understand why people deal with it because
I'm just teaching. I'm just leave it at this. Western civilization teaches you have 7 chakras.
I know about all of them. Yeah, I know.
This the shit that Russell Simmons and these niggas be doing, yoga and all this shit.
Indian Sanskrit shit.
Right. They teach 7 chakras. You actually have 116. And when you operating on a higher frequency, you activate 108, and the rest of them activate themselves. All right?
We're gonna build on that.
I'll run on some other shit. That's why.
But you know what though, bro? But I'm happy. I love growth in men. I love growth in men. Even when me and you was building on the phone, you didn't even sound like the same dude that I spoke to 10 years ago.
A nigga told me that at a show I got booked at. He said, "Yo, how Rell?" I was scared to approach. He said, "Yo, how Rell?" I spoke to a nigga. I'm like, out of nowhere, I'm like, "Hey, what's up, brother?" He said, "Yo, what's good?" I'm like, "Ain't shit, just enjoying myself." And he said, "Nah, you seem like a whole new Ruger. You over there dancing with a different type of smile and glow on you. Like the old Ruger would have been standing in the corner with a bunch of goons
with the ox in his mouth." The ox in his mouth. Yeah.
I said, "Nah, brother, I'm spiritually awoke. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm in a different comfortable space in my life." And he said, "I could tell. It's written all over you."
You know it's funny.
You
know it's funny though. Let me say
no,
one thing.
Don't cut me off.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to give a jewel. When you change, you never got to tell nobody you change because they're gonna see it all over you. It's like the Bruce Leroy glow. You heard?
Reason what I was saying was, unfortunately, but fortunately, your loss made you gain.
Absolutely.
And that
I thought something was being taken away from me.
But it was actually giving you more life.
You gotta realize my mother, my grandmother, and my father's in this actual room as I'm talking to you.
Facts, Ma. Yo, I just posted on my IG.
You know what I just said?
No, facts. Yeah, literally.
And I'm gonna break down this concept. If a nigga could walk in a room and ask you what's the Wi-Fi and then automatically connect to a Wi-Fi that he can't see, but it's in the room, you gonna tell me my mother and my father and my grandmother ain't in the room with me? Shut the fuck up, nigga. If you can walk into a room and ask a nigga, "Yo, what's the Wi-Fi here?" and he tell you the service and you connect to it, can you see this Wi-Fi?
Not at
all. But it's in the room with you though, right?
That's fire.
Once you pull your phone up and show you all the networks, it's gonna show you 10 to 15 probably fucking networks that's in the room with you that you can't see. And you telling me my mother's not in the room with me and I can't see her?
Fire.
Keep listening to the white man, bro.
Yeah, word. Yo, on that note, give them the social media one more time.
The Real Rell all across the board.
Okay. And I gotta hit you from the new Twitter because I'm still on there. I've been because I've been on what I've been on, I changed. I don't tweet the way I used to.
At least I got a blue check on Twitter. Do that count for something?
No, it ain't about a blue check because you street verified. You street verified.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck about that shit. Thank you, bro.
So yo, thank you for you don't do interviews, but I got one.
At all.
Yeah, because you the homie.
It's the first one in what? A few years?
Wow.
But me and you got a rapport, and I don't consider this an interview. I consider
we building. This is our phone conversation.
Yeah.
This is what we was already talking about on the phone, though. We've always
my life is public, so I don't mind having a public conversation.
Facts.
My life's public, nigga.
Got you. So yo, thank you for joining me, bro. We build later on. Yep. All right.
Yes,
all right.
Yes,
peace.
Sir.
Yep.
All right, go.
All right. Yeah, y'all. So that was Rell. came through. Dope. I'm happy that I got to build with the bro. I ain't speak to him in a while. He just hit me like, yo, you don't mess with me no more. I'm like, yeah, nah, of course I do. It's good. So we knocked it out. We did this for y'all. Go pick up his new project, Golden Triangle. Go to his page, The Real Hell Rell on Instagram. All his information is there. Pretty sure it's on all streaming platforms and everything like that. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Make sure you subscribe and you hit that bell. I am Doggie Diamonds. Until next time, I am out. Peace. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.